that they are sexually perverse, and that they smell terrible. It's a special place for furries. But it's just that there's nothing different about that, except they masturbate to brightly colored ponies, and you masturbate to brightly colored 13-year-old girls. Sure, there's bestiality on top of everything else, but I mean, you're past the age limit, and barrier of fiction to reality, and showering more than once a week, and from the outside, you just smell like really old semen. Wow. Anyways, what is it? I've heard 5.
20.
What is it?
25.
I heard 20 over here.
He said 40.
40?
60.
60.
80.
80? That's making me more.
Yes. Yeah.
Is it actually 3? Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. It's an actual. I have 80. 85.
90.
Christian.
How much money do I have? Good question.
Yeah.
As long as one of those cards are imprints, I guess.
He's got 90.
90?
He's the one that said 90.
You said 90.
Yeah, he did.
That's it, 90?
Yeah.
So 95.
What? 95.
95? Yeah.
95.
Nice. Alright. That's it.
Why are you clapping? Money for charity. He's like, I've got a cheap video game system. Are you Americans?
I feel insulted.
Americans Good. Americans shut up. I'm telling funny stories. Americans clap over everything. I took a flight to Walt Disney World, right? Leave Calgary. Arrived in Houston, I think. Plane lands. Entire plane. A Kiri. That's his job. See, we bounced a little on the way in. That's a very good job. It's like Florida and lands. Like, what the shit? Get to the hotel, get the bus. Bus goes from the hotel to Disney World. The bus arrives.
Oh, geez.
I understand people are excited. The bus pulls up to Disney World and stops. I'm like, he's got a tip jar that nobody's put money in, but you're fucking clapping. Yay, bus! Fucking Americans, man. Like, what the shit?
Just like their death count on Black Friday. We do, yes. This is like that.
It's a DS. It's a DS Lite.
Oh, God.
DS or a 3DS?
I have
DS. There are only 2.
Is it a DSi?
Okay, it's a DS.
DS Lite. Offer me 5.
$5.
5.
10.
10.
15.
20. 25. 25 once. 25 twice. Minimum on this is 40. 40.
40. Sounds good. Sure.
Remember, this is not for charity, unless you really want the thing.
Excuse me.
Right.
Can you check which charger you have? Because this is not the right charger for this system.
Oh, you guys switched it. That's a 3DS charger.
Okay.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay. Okay. Who here likes Monster Hunter by Capcom? Who here likes battery-powered pussy? All right.
Good thing we noticed that
doesn't have batteries in it apparently because it's like push this, and I did and nothing happened. So
But you wore that pussy out.
I don't know what it will do.
Who wants 30 seconds?
But I presume it's really awesome. So,
If it's worn out.
yeah, or someone had a really specific sexual fetish. There's furries. So I don't
Check it over before you pay.
There are no obvious stains. It doesn't feel crunchy.
Check that
So, who's going to admit to planning to rub this on their dick? Or a little lesbian action. That's right. Under silence from the eyes of HBO. 5 for robotic pussy.
It's a nice robot lips.
It's a nice robot lips.
Have you never seen the YouTube video?
Off the pussy?
A robotic pussy YouTube video. No, I haven't seen that.
Damn
We
it.
apparently subscribe to different channels. Not a lot of pony fucking.
I don't watch that.
We watch it for the plot. Yeah, that plot, right?
Yep.
Okay, I have 5 from someone.
Alright,
Do I have 10?
okay, tell me you.
Someone on the phone?
Yep.
You
Nice to get the option list.
I'm sorry, why I didn't hear?
I said, you don't get a bit of the robotic pussy. It's going to be you and a bottle of almond oil tonight, just like every night. Sorry, I have 5. Do I hear 10? Really? Only one guy? Okay. More than one person wants robotic pussy. One guy's willing to admit it. 10? What did you buy? Yeah.
The Acroid Angel.
Were you guys both in high school?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Does anyone see high school?
Same school.
Okay, you need to know 2 things. 1, your parents know that you masturbate frequently. You know how they know? Because your dad was in high school and he masturbated frequently.
I didn't know you got that.
Your dad was of high school age.
And that's great.
Yeah, and guess what? You know why he dropped out? Too much time spent masturbating. Okay, so the other thing is that, okay, so your options are, okay, do you live in town?
Yep.
Okay, good. Do you live in an apartment building or a house?
House.
Okay, good. So the 2 things you need to know are, if you wank at a friend's house and they live in an apartment plumbing is occasionally not built to handle semen.
Yeah.
So you're like, he's like, yeah.
Too much experience. To know you.
Okay. So most colleges at this point, high school, boarding high schools will actually have signs in the shower saying the drains are not meant to handle semen. Because it's protein, and protein does chemical things with heat, and it turns into glue basically. So that seminary with the Bible college with the high school, right? I knew the guys who had to do the year-end cleanup of the dorms, and the dorms had commuter showers. The reason you wear sandals or Crocs to communal showers. They were like, so we had to pull out the drains and clean the shower drain filters. Described it as, and I quote, like a steel wool pad dipped in yogurt. Right. So the other thing I was going to warn you about is if you use socks, because some dudes do that, your mom recognizes the smell. Okay, like not your specific brand, but your dad uses the same material, and she's familiar with that. And they get crunchy, and she can tell. Okay, so be aware, be safe. Okay? Also, if you're like, okay, well I won't do that, I'll just crank into a tissue and throw that in the garbage, it still smells funny after like half an hour. So when your mom comes to take the garbage out, she can tell. I have a friend who's a mother of teenage boys. And your response is, the reason I don't clean their room is that I don't want to cut my foot open.
There you go.
And Eric's like, I can't believe he's talking about teenage boys masturbating this much. Dude, the amount of talking I've just done compared to the amount of actual masturbation. I guarantee you this one has their answer right now. Okay, so, robotic pussy, $10 over there. Do we hear 15?
15.
You know why? Because he was like, well, only $5 for robotic pussy, but now he's thinking about masturbating teenage boys. Do I hear 20? Do we have a reserve? $5. Good.
Yes.